As flagged by mlive.com and 1 Mile at a Time, a professor teaching at the University of Michigan manages to routinely hold in-person lectures in Ann Arbor while continuing to live in Manhattan, New York. People who travel extra long distances to get to work have a specific title, super commuters, and it looks like Professor Susan Miller is one of these individuals. Let's examine her routine for today's video. As explained by the website MLive, Miller is a full-time professor at the Stephen M. Ross School of Business, where she teaches business communications. This business school, part of the University of Michigan, is located in Ann Arbor, just outside of Detroit. Miller, however, resides in Manhattan, New York, making for an extra long commute. It's said that Miller commutes 55 times a year from New York to Ann Arbor to teach. So, well, on average, that's just a little more than one flight per week. Not quite a daily commute, but still a lot more flying than most people would have to do for a regular job without special business trips. The professor pays for her own flights and stays at the Graduate Hotel in downtown Ann Arbor. Traveling expenses like ground transportation, hotels, and food are also self-funded. As one might expect, this frequent flyer gets discounted rates on flights and hotels due to the status she's attained from all that regular travel. MLive notes that she departs from LaGuardia and lands at Detroit Metropolitan Airport before heading to Ann Arbor. It's explained that Miller travels to Michigan the night before she is scheduled to teach, giving lectures in up to 5 classes the following day. The rest of her time on site on that one day is filled with office hours, and it's notable that the professor flies home that same night, and so it's often a 24-hour trip there and back. Explaining how she manages the lifestyle, Miller was quoted as saying, "I have no distractions because I'm really away from my home. I'm often the last person in the building at Ross because that's what I'm there to do." This story reminds us of another supercommuter story that went public about a year and a half ago. As made public in a CNA Insider YouTube video, a woman working an office job for AirAsia flies to Kuala Lumpur from Penang 5 times a week. The woman, named Rachel, gets up every workday at 4 a.m. to arrive at the airport a little after 5. Her daily flight boards at 5:55 and she departs at 6:30. She then gets to her job by 7:45 due to a roughly 5-minute walk from the arrival gate to the airport-based office. For those who love to fly, or at least are able to tolerate it, supercommuting is one way to work in one city and live in another. However, we can imagine such arrangements are quite risky, as inclement weather, airline worker strikes, and random technical issues could delay or cancel flights. But, well, commuting by car or public transit across a city have their own sets of risks as well. What do you think of these supercommuters? Let us know by leaving a comment. And be sure to check out Simple Flying's flight tracker. From live alerts and data on commercial, military, and government flights, it goes way beyond your standard tracker. It was built specifically for AvGeeks, free and live, right at your fingertips. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.